to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Today's video, I thought I would just come on and play in a new palette I just recently got, a Ulta haul. If you have not seen it, I'll put it in the cards for you. But this is a palette I picked up from Ulta Beauty. This is the Becky G brand, and it's Tresluce, I think is how you say it. La Flor de Mexico right there. They had two different full-size palettes. This is the one I chose. And I'm kind of regretting not getting the other one, which my birthday is next month, so I could always ask my husband. He wanted to get me all of them. Wow, I just realized that if the mirror here is magnetic, so it comes off. Wow, that's cool. I didn't even recognize that. So you can put the palette down, you can leave the mirror in it like that, or you can remove it, and look, it has that the backing to like the palette, and then it just has a little message from her, which I didn't even know. That is it right there. She just has a cute little message she put. Very, very cute. But you can also take the mirror out, so I can set the palette down if I wanted to, and then use the mirror. That's really nice. I had this, this is my first time playing in it, but even when I hold it, I didn't even realize that. So yeah, that's interesting and very exciting. Okay, so I did go ahead, for time's sake, do one eye. Sometimes I can take a while, and plus I wanted to see what kind of look that I wanted to do. So I went ahead and did that. I did kind of like just a green, earthy toned look. I would say kind of springish look. I started out doing like a maroonish look, but then I'm like, Dee, stay away from those shades. You need to do something more springy. I'm just gonna go ahead and play in this. So I did go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I am almost done with that, you guys. And I just want to show you real quick, because I have had this since my daughter was so young. I want to say maybe, I can't even recall, but that is all that I had left. I scraped it all to the side, so it'd be easier to get, but I should be able to finish it within this week, I'm hoping. If I just continue to pull that every time I do an eye look. So I should be done, and I'm so excited. It's over 10 years. I want to say I probably got it when my daughter was either first born or maybe around that time. And she's 14 now, so that's a long time. And the product is still really good. I'm surprised it lasted that long. So anyways, I did go ahead in this shade already, which is called Yucca Flor. And I did go ahead and just put that all over the lid to set that primer. And then I did start on this other side with this shade here. It's called Morning Glory. It's just your coffee color, I would say, toned shade, and I'm going to buff that into my crease. She did also have smaller palettes, like I want to say there were either 4 to 6 shades in the palettes, or like a mini. And then I know they had eyeliners, they had brushes, lip glosses, I believe. I don't remember seeing blushes, but I could have just not remembered. But there are a few more things I want to try from her brand. That's what I did on that shade. And then what I did go ahead and do is I had started with this shade. Like I told you guys, I was trying to do another maroonish look. And I put that on the outer V, in the shape of a V on the outer part. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy exactly what I did, because I want it to look exactly the same, even though I changed that outer V to the green. So the next shade I went into, and I put all over this part of the lid, was Pineapple Sage. And basically what I did, just like that. And then what I did is I took this shade Orchid, right here, this shimmer, and I put it all over the lid with my finger. It's a really pretty shade. And then what I did is I took this shade here, which is called Jardin, this pretty green, and I just buffed that into the outer V again, over that maroon one. Here with my finger, right there. It's called Nopal. Nopal, I think is I think that's cactus, but I could be wrong. I'm just going on top of that other shimmer that I did. Take this deep brown shade. It's called Chocolate Cosmos, and I'm going to just so lightly line my top of my lash line like a liner. So I think I got them for the most part pretty similar. I'm going to go back over, do some more blending and all of that, and I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my base, and then I will be back and we will finish up this video, and I will give you my first impressions and mini review on this palette. So I will be back, guys. Alright friends, so I got the rest of my face done and on, and I'm just going to quickly do a little mini review and first impressions of the palette. Again, I used the Tresluce palette from Becky G, and I will say that the shadows and everything I used are so pretty. They all blended beautifully on the skin, on the eyes and everything. I really like the overall look that I came up with. It's really pretty. I used 8 shades in the palette, and they are just all so beautiful. This all over the lid to set. I took this shade here into the crease to blend everything, and then I took this in the outer V just to give it some depth and definition, and then I took and I just placed it on the lid, like in these areas where it had no shadow on. This green, and I took that over that outer V color that I had initially put, which was this one. I changed it up and I wanted to use this green, make it more of like a springtime look. And initially I went in with this orchid shimmer right here, and I put that all over the lid, but then I went in with this on top of that and place that all over the lid. It's such a beautiful green. Absolutely love it. I took this shade, this dark brown, and I just put a very thin line on my top lash line for like a liner effect. And then I took these 2 shades here, this green and this green, and I just put those on the lower lash line. I took the matte shade towards the outer part and extended it to that green on the top line, and then I took that shimmer here and into the inner corners of the eye. Took some mascara, which today I used the Maybelline Sky High on my top, and then I used the e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud on the lower lashes. Lips, I just took this ColourPop Lippy Pencil. This is in Cool BFF. And then I took this Bite Beauty lipstick and Toasted Cardamom. Hi, babe. Hi. Right there. And it went perfectly with this lip liner. I found the perfect shade that matches it. Hey guys, so let me come in closer, show you the overall finished look. I really love the way it turned out. I think it came out really nice, blended in so nicely. I'm very happy to have this palette, and like I said, I kind of regret not getting the other one, which I will probably put it on my birthday list. Will say when you go into like the shimmers, they are a little drier than what I'm used to with some other palette. Not as buttery, but maybe because they have that top layer that needs to come off first. You know how sometimes shadows are like that. They have a top layer that needs to come off before you feel that buttery effect. So besides that fact, I still absolutely loved it. I think that it performed very nicely. I'm so happy to have it. Definitely want to try more of her products. And like I said, I'll probably put that on my birthday list for my husband. He wanted to initially get me all the products, and I said no, I didn't need them, which I don't. But that might be something I could put on my list for him for my birthday, give him an idea of things to buy. I really did enjoy the palette. So if you are interested in it, I will definitely link it down below. I got mine at Ulta, but I will link it down below for you guys, and any coupon codes or anything that I could find. It is considered drugstore, on the drugstore side in Ulta, so you can get $3.50 off of $15 or more, I believe it is. And $3.50 may not seem like a lot, but it's better than nothing in my opinion. That's a couple drinks or even a coffee. So For me, $3.50 is $3.50, so if you want to use that, I will link any coupon codes I could find down below for you guys as well. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have this palette or if you have the other palette, what you think, if you're enjoying it, if you're not, why you like it or why you don't. I would love to hear your feedback and your comments on that. I love interacting and seeing what you guys are loving and what you're not loving and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.